Good evening, each and every one. I have missed you so much. Oh my goodness. As you know, I have not been here for, I think, maybe 2 weeks or so. I was just knocked off my feet. I could not speak. I didn't have a voice to even speak to you. I was just so gravelly and I was just knocked off my feet. But I give God thanks that I'm here with you today from the comfort of my sofa. Can you see my beautiful tree here? Bought a bit of glitter and lights and baubles and just something wonderful for you in the background there for you. But it is really, really good to be here. Welcome to those of you tuning in on the live and on the replay, wherever you are across the globe. I welcome you. My name is Jacqueline Lewis. I am, aka JACQS. I am a mindful nutrition, health, and body confidence coach. And I work with women to help support them to experience and build practices that lead to good health. How do I do that? Well, I do that by supporting them to accept their bodies today, to love it tomorrow, and to appreciate it always. God wants his people in good health where possible. Some of us are already suffering ailments and so on, but whatever I can contribute to support, whether it's mind health, physical health, then that's what I do. And it's so good to be here. How have you been? How has the weather been treating you? I mean, I really have to applaud the cold, the way it's been. It's doing its job at the highest level. It has been, hasn't it? I mean, well done. It's just been so cold. But joking aside, I'm glad that I'm here to enjoy, live, and breathe the air, whether it's cold or not. God has woken me up today and allowed me the privilege of embracing the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, right? So, how have you been? Unfortunately, I've left my glasses at my daughter's house. Silly. Second time within a week. I don't know what that's about because it's never happened before. So if you're making any comments, I cannot see them, unfortunately. I literally would be struggling. So what I will do, any comments that you make, I will read after and then I will respond that way. But I certainly hope that you are well and that you remain blessed. I certainly hope that you've managed to get in some meditation because I meditation is so important in terms of um, relieving our stress levels. It's good for the heart. It's good for blood pressure. And every time I come on to do my show on a Monday, I will spend a good few minutes doing meditation with you. I think for a lot of people, Monday is always the hardest day of the week because it's the day after the weekend and people are returning back to work, getting the children ready for school, and then they may be going on to work. There's a lot that needs to be packed in to set up for the remainder of the week. So I think Mondays tend to be one of the hardest days. But you know what? I'm going to bring you to a place today where we can just breathe and calm down and just bring a calmness into the atmosphere, and into our situation, whatever that might look like for whoever's tuning in. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what has happened to you throughout the day, or maybe nothing's happened at all. I don't know, but all I want to say is this is a space where you can receive some calmness to your day, where you can meditate. It's an opportunity for you to switch off and just chill and just chill, okay? Because it's good to meditate. You know, Jesus himself, for those of you that are believers, know that he took time out alone, went off to pray, meditate, fast, whatever he did. He took time out, and it's really important that in all of the chaos, in all of the, you know, whatever's happening in our lives, that we find that me time. And Jesus, you know, he made sure that he had his me time. And if tuning in at 7:30 UK time, that is, and I think PST is 11:30 at 11:30 a.m. and I think Eastern Standard Time, I think is 2:30 p.m. I believe. But you know, if that half an hour slot is the only time that you get to have your me time, you get to chill, you get to down the lights in your room or wherever, then do absolutely take advantage of it, because it will set you up for the night and it will set you up for the rest of the week. It is really important. And it's an opportunity to clear the mind. It's an opportunity, you know, the word tells us to think on those things that are good, that are wholesome, that are positive, that are of good report, that are honest, that are true. You know, it's it's an opportunity to clear all the clutter, to get rid of all the clutter, and just to bring ourselves to a state of calm and to allow the peace of God to enter in, to allow the peace of God to enter in. And that's what these half an hour sessions are for. Okay, so we are going to take some time now to go into a meditation, and I'm going to give you a decent meditation today. Like, you know, I usually do sort of 10 minutes or so, but I feel like I haven't been here for a couple of weeks, so you know what, I'm going to bring it today. I'm going to bring it and allow you time to just literally just sink into your bed or into your chair or on your sofa, wherever you are right now. I just want you to find somewhere really comfortable, okay? Really comfortable. I'm going to turn the music up slightly, and I hope that you can hear it. And we are going to go into a time of quiet, calm, and meditation. Okay. So what I would like you to do right now is to find a chair. If you can do this seated, you can do it lying on your sofa, you can do it seated on your sofa, you can do this lying on your bed, you can do this lying on. So choose a spot where you feel comfortable. Make sure you have no distractions. You have do not disturb set on your phone, and just take this time for you. You can listen to this through headphones. Sometimes it is better to hear it through the headphones. It cuts out all the background noise. But if you don't have headphones, that's absolutely fine also. And what I want you to do is just to, if you are seated, I want you to make sure that you are in a comfortable position. So that means if you need to rock from left to right, just to get yourself in that nice position, and make sure that your feet are slightly apart and firmly planted on the floor. Okay, you can rest your hands on your knees. Make sure the shoulders are up and bring them back and down. If you are lying on your sofa or on your bed, again, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to just shuffle around until you get all those little movements and fidgeting out of the way, and you found a comfortable spot. And I just want you to settle into that spot. Settle into that spot. Make sure your shoulders are not up to your ears. Make sure they are down, relaxed. And you can take your hands and you can just place them on top of your thighs or at the side of your hips. You can stretch them out by the sides of your body. Palms up or palms down, whichever is comfortable. So if you are joining me for the first time, you may remember that I spoke to you about we take 3 deep cleansing breaths. The reason we do that is to get rid of all the toxins that may have built up over the weekend, over the day. Stress, maybe you're feeling stressed or you didn't have a good start to the day and those toxins are there. So we take deep breaths to release and get rid of those toxins from out of your body. So we're going to take a deep breath in. We take a deep breath in through the nose and we breathe out through the mouth. Okay, so when you take that deep breath in, what I want you to do is to take your hands and place them fingertips to fingertips on your tummy. When you do that, as you take a deep breath in, what should happen is the fingertips should slightly come apart. As your tummy distends, that shows that you are doing it correctly. You're breathing correctly, okay? So I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose now, okay? So deep breath in. Hold it for a few seconds, just for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and breathe out through the mouth. Just releasing all those toxins. We're going to do that again. A deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. 2 and 3, and breathe out. I'm going to do it one more final time. A really big deep breath in, as big as you can. Really go for it. Deep breath in. Really fill up the tummy, fill up the lungs. Feel as though the air is coming up to your throat. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And breathe out. Breathe out. Just release all those toxins. Just okay. Now we're going to do a body scan. We're going to get the body into a state of relaxation. Okay. Now what's going to happen as we do this, there are going to be thoughts that enter your head, and that's perfectly natural and that's absolutely fine. But what I don't want you to do is engage with those thoughts. I want you to allow them to come in, but then I want you to let them pass out the other side. Don't engage with them. A thought may come in to say that you need milk, and then you engage with that thought, and then other things you start adding mentally, other things to the list. That's engaging with the thought. So you've thought, oh, I need milk. Okay, you've acknowledged it, let it pass. All right, so here we go. So I want you to just think about your face now. I want you to think about, just close your eyes. If you're sitting, just take a soft gaze out in front of you, or you can close your eyes. And I just want you to think about your forehead. Are you frowning? If so, just be aware of it and allow your forehead to relax. Your jaw. Are your teeth clenched? Just release the jaw. Make sure the tongue is not sticking to the roof of your mouth. Make sure the teeth are not clenched, and just loosen the bottom jaw and just allow the top lip to just rest softly on the bottom lip. Okay. Traveling down to the neck. Just be aware of any tension that might be in your neck. And just do a gentle rotation to the right, back to the center, and the gentle rotation to the left, back to the center, and just relax, just breathe. Just breathe at this point now. I just want you to focus on your breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Release. We're still releasing any tension that might be in the body. And I want you to take your focus to your right shoulder. Your right shoulder. And you're going to travel down the right arm, down to the elbow, taking it down to the lower arm, down to the wrist, and down to the fingers. And just, if you feel any tension in those areas, I just want you to take a deep breath in and breathe out. It's okay to have a moment to relax, to take time out for you. I want you to take another deep breath in and breathe out. We're coming back up that right arm, right back up to the shoulder. We're going across the chest to the left shoulder. If you sense any tension in that shoulder joint, just take a deep breath in and breathe out. We're traveling down the left arm, down to the elbow, down to the forearm, the wrist joint, down to the fingers. Is there any tension in any of those joints, in any of those areas? If so, deep breath in and breathe out. Well done. Okay, we are coming up the left arm. We're going across the chest. I want to take your focus to your shoulders at the back. Going across the top of the back. Quick body scan if there's any tension there. Take your focus down your back to your lower back. The lower back, which provides us with so much support. Sometimes it can take quite a knock, the lower back. But I just want you to take some oxygen into that area. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take your thoughts now around to your right hip, the hip joint. Is there any tension in that joint? We're going down to the upper thigh, round to the hamstring, the back of the thigh, down to the knee, our legs that support us, for those of us who are able to use them. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Taking it down to the front of the leg, the shin, round to the back, the calf, down to the ankle joint. Any tension you feel there, just take a deep breath and release it. Down to the foot, to the toes, the toe joints. And just breathe. done. I want you to take your thought now, come straight back up, your focus back up the right leg, up the front of the leg, right up the thigh, back to the hip. We are now going across the pelvis to the left hip joint. Take a deep breath in once you're there. Breathe out, release any tension. Down to the front of the thigh, back of the thigh, down to the knee, down to the shin, and to the calf. Taking it down to the ankle joint. Down to the foot, the toes, the toe joints. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. We're coming back up that left leg, all the way up to the hip joint. And I want you to be conscious now of your tummy area. The tummy area is where we store a lot of our anxiety. This is when you're feeling anxious, sometimes you may feel butterflies in your tummy. And I just want you to draw your focus to that area. And just be aware if there's any tension in your abdominal muscle at all. And if you sense there's any tension there, take a deep breath in. Hold it for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Breathe out. Wonderful. And I just want you to stay there for a minute. Just stay there for a moment. And just breathe. And just settle the mind. Just settle the mind. You're doing really well. Well done. It is okay to take time for you. Just enjoy this moment. Just focus on your breathing. Take your focus to your breathing. And just see if you can get a little deeper with those breaths. Just lengthen those breaths a bit more as your body gets into a state of relaxation. The Lord is your shepherd, you shall not want. He makes you to lie down in green pastures. He leads you beside the still waters. He restores your soul. This is a time of restoration for you. For you. And just breathe. just want you to take your thought to your chest. And I just want you to just sense if there's any tension there at all. And if there is, just breathe it out. Well done. Okay. So I'm going to start now the process to bring you back into the room. So what I want you to do is just to take your hands and just rub your palms together. Rub your palms together. Wiggle your fingers. Rotate your wrists. If that helps, you can do that. And you can bring your hands and you can place them on your eyes. And just feel the warmth of the palms of your hands on your eyes. Just to bring you back. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I really hope whether you've joined me on the live or on the replay, I really hope that you've benefited from this, taking some time out just for you. So important that you get that me time. Next week, I'll be doing another meditation. I think I'm going to make them more focused. This was more of a body scan one this week. Next week, I will do something different. Maybe we focus on stress or something to bring blood pressure down. I've got different themes that I can work with. So I think that's what we will do. Maybe you're suffering from anxiety and there's stress around anxiety. So I'm just saying thank you for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure being with you this evening. Have a wonderfully blessed week. May God bless you and continue to smile on you and your families. And I will see you next week. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed.